Time right now is 7:09 and it's wellness. It's your Wednesday Wellness Watch, I should say. And every Wednesday we bring you tips on wellness and health lifestyles. Our Lena Pringle joins us live now from AC Flora High School to tell us more about reducing injury while strength conditioning. Hey, Lena.
Good morning, Friendy. Well, we just witnessed me put my strength to the test, and I don't know exactly what my grade will be. We'll ask the director of this program a little bit later, but we're here at AC Flora High School learning about their award-winning strength and conditioning program. And obviously, strength and conditioning puts a lot of stress on your body, so now we're going to be talking about how to reduce injuries, and we're joined this morning with Micah Kurtz, who's the director of this program, to tell us a little bit more. So before we get into that, obviously, I just tried to put my strength to the test.
Yeah.
So what would you rank me from an A to an F scale?
Oh, you're an athlete. You're an athlete.
Okay,
I mean, you might have struggled a little bit with the
Just
dumbbell snatch, but that was your first time doing it. That's one of our more complex movements, so I got faith in you that the next time you'd be great.
Okay, well, see, you heard it from the horse's mouth, okay? I didn't have to pay him anything. So now, talk to us about reducing injury. Obviously, we kind of saw what I did, and if, doing all that different kind of stress lifting all could do, possibly get injuries. So tell us how you all reduce those here.
Yeah, so we have 5 core values of our strength program, and the number 1 core value is to protect the athlete. We want to protect them from getting injured in the sport they play. Obviously, we don't want them to get injured in our strength program, and then we want to protect them in anything they do in life as far as getting them stronger and more resilient from an injury. So we put them through a variety of assessments, and then according to how they score, they have what we call our injury reduction program or our corrective exercise program that attacks their individual weakness. So some athletes, one leg may be stronger than the other, and we want to try and balance out that asymmetry. Some athletes may have a poor movement technique. Some athletes may have weak core, and so through our assessments, we can find that, we can determine that, and then they'll go through a injury reduction program before we start our workout every day.
And, just obviously we're seeing some of them do all these different workouts now. Kind of talk to us about what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, so the majority of these athletes on the bleachers, they scored on what we call our ACL hop and stop test, which measures the difference in leg strength between their right and left leg and their ability to land and decelerate on their right and left leg. It's been shown through research that if an athlete has a difference in leg strength or the ability to land or decelerate from one leg to the another that's greater than 10%, they're over 2.5 times more likely for a knee injury. So through our assessment, we can determine if they do have that asymmetry, and then we can try and do some exercises to help balance out that and hopefully help reduce injury.
Yeah, so we've learned so much about your program here. Tell us about some of the misconceptions that people might have about strength and conditioning.
Yeah, so for sure one of the misconceptions is, I train a lot of young athletes, obviously high school athletes, and then even younger athletes. And so there is that misconception that, hey, at what age should a student start training, lifting weights? And honestly, at any age they can, as long as it is an age-appropriate program, and we progress our athletes according to their movement competency, their strength level, and their age level. And then the other major misconception there is I think it's starting to go away, but it still is a misconception with females. Should females train like guys? Should females lift heavy weights? And as you can see, we got a lot of females in our program that do a great job, and we don't differentiate our program from males to females. Our females, and I don't want to hear the term, hey, she's strong for a girl. No, she's strong for a person. And so all of our athletes work hard, and we have a lot of great females that train extremely hard in our program as well.
And for anybody that's interested in trying to put this within their wellness and health lifestyles, what would you suggest to them as a way to ease into this?
Number 1 thing is exactly what you said, ease in and then stay consistent. It's easy for somebody to say, hey, summer's coming, let me start training a month before summer. Or for high school athletes, hey, I play basketball, let me start training in October for my season that starts in November. So I think you need to ease into the program and then stay consistent throughout the whole year. And I think that's what's made a lot of these athletes very successful, is they've bought into the program and they stay consistent throughout the year. They don't just train for their upcoming season or train 1 or 2 months out of the year. They stay consistent and train throughout the entire year.
Gotcha. So basically staying ready so you don't have to get ready.
Stay consistent. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Perfect. Well, thank you for letting me join the lab and learn all about this award-winning strength and conditioning program. And like we mentioned, if you are interested in doing something like this, ease into it, stay consistent, and remember, anyone can have a health and wellness lifestyle. You just have to try. So reporting live at AC Flora High School, Lena Pringle, back to you in the studio.
All right, Lena Pringle, thanks. Well, coming up, the band Prettier Than Matt is live in the studio with us. You can catch them tomorrow night at the Vista Lights event. Our Candace Murphy is finding out where they got their band name from next. Stay with us.
It's 7:17, and Jessica Skinner and Jeff Pitts from the band Prettier Than Matt are joining us right here in the studio to talk about their upcoming performance at the Vista Nights